Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. In the last episode, we got to take care of some adorable little spiders and their terrifying spider bud mother. And we sent someone in to work with Spider Bud right away, and they died right away. So it went exactly as expected. And the rest of the day went extraordinarily well. Let's go into the deployment screen, and we'll summarize what happened with day 12. I guess we'll start this now. So we dealt with our first noon ordeal. Spider Bud is another Teth creature, abnormality, and we've now seen 2 types of abnormalities which guarantee a instant death if the person working with them doesn't meet a certain minimum threshold in a stat. So, for whom the bell tolls, ended up walking in to take care of Spider Bud and died horrifically. We sent her in there, and it turned out the insight work I had her do had the least amount of chance to succeed. And furthermore, since she was a newbie, it wouldn't have mattered if she had managed to survive this in any way, because if you only have 1 prudence level, you end up stepping on a spider's, and Spider Bud doesn't like you stepping on her children, and ends up cocooning you, if that's the case. Otherwise, this test is interesting because it's the first abnormality we have where we cannot get a good result while working with it. But it's also interesting to me because it's perhaps the only Teth we have whose repression work, oh nope, it works decently with Scorch Girl too, is common with it. It also won't try to escape, so we could be sending people in here to repress Spider Bud. They might come out damaged. They'll take up to, let's see, 3 times 14? 42 points of damage. So they gotta have 43 if I want to go walk them in here to do repression work. But they'll survive at the end of that episode without any ill outcome, assuming they fail every single check. And Spider Bud won't leave her chamber either, nor will her children. It sounds like if you do consign people to death working with her, that you will gain bonus PE boxes for the rest of that day, though, as she cocoons people and then rewards you with more PE boxes for every single cocoon that's in her containment chamber. Let's think, what else did we do? Oh, right, so Spider Bud requires a prudence level of 2 to work with her without being cocooned. Whatever work you do with her, if your prudence is only rank 1, she will cocoon you at the end of whatever work it is. Void Dream is something similar in that you need a temperance of level 2. And so, sorry, lots of house callers today. People walking around trying to sell you solar panels around my neighborhood. In any case, Void Dream will also put you to sleep forever if anyone does work with her and their temperance is level 2, if you try to do attachment work. So we probably have to worry about that going forward. And I think that about sums it up. We did survive our first noon ordeal. And I think the way that ordeal works is that we need to... It looks like it's an instant death to whomever it decides to fall upon. And my guess is it tries to grab clusters of people to kill them. I didn't see how much damage it did when it fell on the clerks, but I'm pretty sure it insta-killed them. I think clerks have less life than we've got, but I'm still super nervous about the Violet Noon. So it didn't look like they fell into the elevators, so I'm guessing that I accidentally did the right thing and had my people in a good spot to start that conflict in. We'll see what happens when we do, if we get that in the future. And I think that about sums up yesterday, so let's go ahead now and begin prepping for the day. So first off, Windwater, congratulations on your promotion to Information Team. And I think that's it. I'm not going to hire someone new today. I am a little nervous about the new abnormality we've got, but I'm thinking we might want to send one of our higher level people in there to work with it. I have yet to retry a day, so if we lose Dia right away, I'm willing to hit the reset button right away as well. Maybe, I don't know though. It was kind of fun. Fun? Is that the proper thing to say? You know Adorkable's gonna write a story about you saying the wrong things, him overhearing it. Whatever. It was kind of fun to send in someone who I knew was gonna die. In so much that we didn't care. That's so awful to say, but we didn't really. I knew it was a risk, and I fully expected For Whom the Bell Tolls to die horribly working with the spiders. But it did give us a chance to notice that insight work was death to that person, not one success. And so that hinted that I shouldn't do insight work with the next person that went in there. And that's probably why I survived when I walked into work with Spider-Bud. So maybe we should hire someone new. It worked out, I think, accidentally for Spider-Bud, though, because she has no Quiploth counter. This might. And so if I send a sacrificial person in there, and the work is bad, that might free that creature. So I'm going to live a little dangerously, and we won't hire someone new today. Yeah, we won't hire someone new today. Alright, so, well then we're set. So, we've moved Windwater over to the information team. The only other thing I can think of that we want to do is have someone use Red Eyes over Wingbeat. So, I guess Adorkable. You already have Red Eyes. So, we'll give you a weapon that matches your name, not your namesake, but your eyes. So there you go. I'm sure that's what you wanted. And Knight That Say Nay. I think we're gonna give you the other hammer. Oh, no, actually, your hit points are only 25. So we shouldn't do that. Actually, what are your hit points, Adorkable? 22. Oh. No. Then you shouldn't have this weapon yet. With 22 hit points, Adorkable is still too weak to really tank for us. Like, I don't want her seeing combat. The same for Knight Who Say Nay. So I guess we'll still give you the weapon in case an emergency comes up and we absolutely must have you fight. But you and Knight That Say Nay, we're not throwing you into combat quite yet. I guess we should summarize that as well really quick. So, as you know, I installed several mods. One of them was that suppression gives you experience points. I thought it rose your justice stat. It doesn't. It turns out that mod improves the stat that you are taking damage from. So if you're taking red damage, it will improve your fortitude skill. If you're taking sanity damage, it will improve your prudence skill, for example. I don't think it can improve your temperance. I think that's why we saw many people gain quite a bit of fortitude in the last episode, because of the Violet Ordeals doing purple damage, which damages our sanity and our health points. So the mod's not doing what I thought it did. I'm willing to leave it alone for one more run, but if we end up having people with like 4 fortitude at the end of this, I think I will uninstall it. I wanted something that improves our justice in a different fashion, rather than me sending people in for repression work, and this mod doesn't do it. So one more time, we'll leave that present for today, day 12, at least this first attempt. And if it looks like it's too beneficial, we'll drop it, and we just won't use it. All right, so I think that's it, everyone. So I'm done. Oh, no, it's not it. I want to spend some of my LOB points. So let's go ahead and do so. So Tillman, you've survived quite a few days so far here in the control team. We're going to leave you in control of the control team, I think, for a little bit of time. And we'll probably start having you do repression work with one of the lower level creatures. Adorkable. You know what, Adorkable? I am going to give you more fortitude today. Done. Okay, so now you can actually fight for us if it comes down to it. On that note, I think we'll also improve Night... Oh, Night That Say Nay's got 25? Night That Say Nay, I'm going to strengthen your Prudence a point. And Hame, you'll be okay today. I shouldn't need... I think you'll probably end up with Fortitude rank 2 at the end of the day. Same thing with Night That Say Nay. Jason. Oh, wow, your attack... I was going to level your Justice, but it's close to being leveled anyway. So I'm not going to spend 3 LOB points to give you 4 more points into attack speed or move speed. We can get that for you today. So, Windwater, we will improve your Justice a rank. And then that leaves... I think we have enough LOB that I can improve my Justice once. Okay, that leaves us with 5 points left. And I think, everyone... we are now done. Let me erase some of my marks. So who I wanted to upgrade. I was originally going to upgrade your Justice, Tillman, but I don't think we need to. We can send you in to do repression work with the fairies or something. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and assign people to their combat groups. So, let's do what I did last time. So, Tim... where am I? I'm over here in the control team. I don't want to look at the creature yet. So Heisel, you and Dia can go here. And I will go here. Bruno, Jason, and Tillman. Let's see. Tillman, where are you? There you are. Tillman, let's send you down here. Jason, I realize I picked a hallway, which makes me really nervous to send people to it, because I don't want to accidentally send someone into their death. By clicking, we could change anything, but I don't see it in use there, so I think we're okay. Tillman, why move down here? All right, so Adorkable. You and Windwater should be here, as well as Chris. And who else am I forgetting? Adorkable, Heisel. Heisel, where are you? Are you here already? You are. Chris Bataille, Dia, Adorkable. No, Adorkable. We need you down there, Adorkable. You're part of that team. Wait, that's Jisun. Jisun, no. Stop. 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 Stop! Move over here. Adorkable. There you are. Look how angry you look. You look amazing. Let's send you down here. You're going to be a bit more active in the fighting today. Okay, and Hame, you move over there. Night That Say Nay, you're moving over here. And once everyone is in their groups, I think this is good for Control Team F2. And this is good for Control Team F3. We go ahead and start by sending... Actually, Hame, you should probably just stand outside the open can of well cheers, and we do that all the day with you. Common and low. Common and low. Okay, so... Like that say nay, you will spend time working with the fairies today. Once you walk in there, and once we have Hame do insight work, we'll hit the... Yes, insight work with Hame. Okay, we call all agents back to their rooms. And then we begin working with the other abnormalities. Alright, let's see what we're working with today. Interesting. It's a suit of armor. It looks like a... Oh, forgive me. For some reason I want to say this is like a... How do I pronounce it? Bishudo? Suit of armor? And the V makes me think of Beautiful Joe that's above it. How about that? I like the look of it, but I didn't like the title of it. I don't know what we should do to do work with it. I'm thinking instinct work, right? It's a suit of armor. That means we try it on, but I'm not sure. Maybe attachment work would be best? So let's think here. So first off, I'm going to, let's pause the game, and I'm going to go up here to work with Spider Bud. Oh, I have Fortitude 3. Do we have anyone who has Fortitude 2? We do not. We all have Fortitude 3 people. Fortitude 3. Fortitude 3. Jason. Well, I mean, I guess we could do repression work with Spider Bud. I have the hit points. I should be able to survive that work. So... But I think Hysul needs it a little bit more, and he's got better damage reduction. So... Spider Bud for you, just Hysul. And we will do repression work with it. Forsaken Murderer needs someone working with him. Jason, you have Fortitude 2, so you will work well with him. We need someone with Prudence 2. Chris. Actually, Windwater, we'll have you... You only have Prudence level 1, so you can do some work with Scorched Girl. Hama, you can come back in here for more instinct work. And Adorkable. We'll have you work with fairies today. You'll do some repression work there. Like that say nay. Come over here for some attachment work. And we still want someone to work with Void Dream. So everyone's moving out. Chris, you have Temperance 3. Bruno, you have Temperance 2, so we'll send you here for that. Okay, and then we are left looking at this new abnormality that someone's got to work with. So... Dia's our most experienced person, I think, with 3 ranks in Fortitude, Prudence, and Temperance, and 2 in Justice. I think it's going to be... Something about fear. Only those who fear death have to worry. I don't know. I don't know what to do with you. I should have hired someone new and sent him in here to die. But I didn't. Alright, Gia, you're walking in here. Okay. Judging from the fact that no abnormalities we've had yet, we can do repression work with a high success. I'm guessing it works the same way for this. I'm thinking it's either attachment or instinct with this abnormality. So we'll try attachment and see how that works. Hopefully she survives. Okay, and we have a Green Dawn. So that is the robots. And they take more damage from sanity weapons, if I recall correctly. So our suppression team 0 is going to be important today. Okay, we'll stare at Dia while she's in there working with this. And it looks like attachment is a mistake. Yes, a big mistake, but she's at least surviving. Okay, it wasn't... attachment was an awful one to send in here today. Bad work. Only 2 boxes. But she survived. Okay, as did Hysul. I'll head up here next. Forsaken Murderer was glad to work with Jason. We need Jason to heal a little bit. Void Dreams working well. Adorkable, let's move you back into that hallway. Hame 16, we send you back in here for some insight work. And it looks like you're doing well in here. Whatchamacallit, a Knight That Say Nay. Wow, you worked really well with Once in 100 Good Deeds. Let's keep you outside. Okay, so I'm walking in here, and it's, I think... You know, it just occurred to me that this could have lowered the quill cloth counter, and it could have escaped, so I'm so glad that that didn't happen, because that was a real risk with me just standing right outside that room. Okay, so I'm going into here then, and I'm guessing it's instinct work here again. That it really wants to do. How many boxes is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 boxes. And Dia lost about half her life. Which is 54. So I think I will survive. Yes, I should survive. Assuming it doesn't have an insta-kill. So let's try instinct work here. And do I have anyone else walking into a room? I don't. We can send one more person into another room. So Windwater, we'll have you come over here to work with Scorched Girl again. Okay, instinct work is better. Slightly better. My temperance is worse than Dia's, but we're getting more, just about equal successes. So probably common is instinct work. Oh god! Forsaken Murderer actually has the Kuploth counter on him. I only just realized that. Okay. So we have to send someone in there. But the moment I do that, we get this to occur. Who? Okay. Adorkable. Oh, it's gotta be, no, it's gotta be one of my lower level people. Or maybe, yeah, because when the fight starts, I want all the people assigned to my groups to help me deal with these robots. So... I don't know if Knight That Say Nay can survive Forsaken Murderer if things go really poorly for him in that room. I want Jason not in the... I kind of want Jason to help me with the repression of the Green Dawn. So... Where's your other low level... So then it's got to be Hame who does it, Tim. Hame, let's move you over here. You'll be the one to walk in there. And it is instinct work here again, I think, which is at least was common. Okay. Let's head down here and heal. Okay, and so... I don't have much time for this. I want to heal a little bit. We should heal. Perfect, okay. So, My group moves here. Aftermath moves over there. Let's go, guys. Get ready. Everyone get into the elevators. We have to start this now. We have 10 seconds left until Forsaken Murder's Kuplot meltdown happens. And then I think it lowers his Kuplot counter and reduces the amount of PE boxes we have either here or here. So we can't let that happen. So, Hame, you're going in for instinct work. And we'll deal with the Green Dawn. Oh, or not. Why didn't it happen? Does walking into a box, the containment unit that has the Kuplot meltdown not count? I guess that's the case. Okay, so then we can have Knight That Say Nay. You walk back in here for some attachment work. Okay, we've got one of them is here. Outside the Fairy Festival. Thankfully, there's no clerks there. Where's the other two, I'm guessing? Oh, God! There's one right below us. Hold on. F2, move back. Move back to that elevator. F3 will move here to deal with this one. We gotta kill this one quick. I don't want to have to fight two of them at once, so we want to absolutely slaughter this one and then move right up against this one as soon as possible. I need to watch you, Adorkable. You're about to go toe-to-toe with one of these, and I don't think you can survive it alone. Okay, good. One of them is dead. I'm kind of hurt. So 1 second. I don't want to lose more clerks. I'll send everyone into that room at the moment. You go, Adorkable. Look at you. You're going to try to tank it alone at the moment. Here comes the rest of the team. How are we all holding up? I think I'll survive this with all of us here. I'm gonna move you guys away to get healed. We need more to deal with that. Good. Okay, we survived. Move down here. Who's hurt fighting this one? Adorkable. We need to move you. There. You know what? Knight That Say Nay. We're gonna need you. Okay, it all worked. Well done. That's interesting. I just realized that when the bots decide to stab the person's head off, it apparently does a lot of sanity damage to everyone else in the room. Interesting. Oh, and this is also interesting. We're not dealing with the noon encounter today. Not at least at the third segment of the day. All right, and we have, since we have 11 PE boxes now for this guy, I'm going to go ahead and unlock at the very least 2 of these managerial guidelines. So let's go ahead and there's so many of them. All right, let's start. An agent with level 1 fortitude was placed into 00561's containment room. When the work process ended, they were found with their heads sliced clean off. Okay, so this is a theme I'm noticing, that we need a minimal threshold of certain statistics if we don't want to automatically lose the person when they walk into a room to work with one of these. This means that probably we want at least even justice level 2 before we walk into any of these rooms for our future people. It also means that setting someone sacrificial into the room probably wouldn't... If we watch what happens, we would see them die immediately afterwards, which might be a good hint that one of their stats was too low, but I wouldn't know which stat it was. Abnormality was found to have an artifact, 0056101, which had the same chemical composition as 00561. Agents stated that it made them feel as if 0561 was protecting them. And its instant work, what we want to use? Common only, not the best type of work, but safe. We'll send someone in there to do that again. So Hysul. You'll hit in there. Dia, we'll have you work with Spider-Bud. Over here, Jason, you'll work with actually, no, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be Void Dream. It should be like Scorched Girl. Because you have Prudence 2, Fortitude 2, and Temperance 2. Bruno could use some Temperance leveling over here, so we'll send him to work with Void Dream. Chris, you'll hang out. And Windwater, you'll hang out as well. Get healed from that last battle we just did. Up here, we need more repression work for people. Hame, you need some insight and temperance. Like that Sene, you need some instinct work. Adorkable, you're gonna be beating up fairies today. Maybe we could have someone who cleans up the corpses as well. I'm just saying that it's probably not good for morale to see dead bodies strewn about the place. Some of them probably missing their heads still as well. Probably not the best for morale. Just a suspicion. Do we have anyone who can work with Forsaken Murderer effectively? I don't... we do. Tillman. Let's have you work on some instinct work down there. You're wearing his outfit anyway, so hopefully you and him will get along well. And we will have a meltdown once we send someone else. Oh, when someone reaches Forsaken Murder, we'll have a meltdown. Oh, or some other place, okay? So, yeah, we can walk in there. We do have a meltdown on the painting. I want to see what happens, because I don't really want to use the painting. And I don't yet understand what happens if a meltdown occurs. Are we going to lose, like, a lot of this? Or is it just the boxes in this? I don't understand. So I'm going to find out by just watching what happens. And someone's got to work with Spider-Bud. I like spiders, so I'll do that. And it looks like we're not going to have a noon unless we really delay the day. But we do have a lot more studying to do about this abnormality. With 11 more boxes, let's get another managerial guideline unlocked. An agent with 056101 attached was ordered to continue engaging in repression work with any abnormality. Each time the work process ended, a physical examination on the agent was carried out. The Result examinations found that the effect given to the agent by 056101 changed in accordance with the number of times repression work was done. Oh, it's the artifact. Do we have that artifact? I don't see it on anyone, so we haven't earned it yet. We haven't earned it yet. I'm guessing it increases the rate at which we succeed at repression work. Oh, Spider Bud. I need to work with Spider Bud. Chris, we're gonna work with Scorched Girl. Jason, you'll work with Forsaken Murderer next. Windwater down here for Void Dream. Hame, back in here for more attachment. Adorkable. To the fairies you go for some attachment work. And Dia. Oh, hold on. We have more boxes. Let's get more work looked at. What does repression work do for you? Holy crap! Hi! Wow! Holy crap! We have a way to improve my justice on people. Like, with good PE results. That's amazing. Go in, Dia, immediately. Although maybe the repression work gets worse with the artifact attached. And while you're doing this, let's unlock attachment work. Very low! I'm laughing because that's twice now. I sent somebody to work with one of these new abnormalities in the training team, and it's in very low right away from the start. How about that? That's awful. Okay, Windwater, you work with attachment. Tillman, we'll keep you out here. Jason, you'll work with Forsaken Murderer as well. Yeah, we're not gonna... I want to see what happens when Portrait of the World's meltdown occurs. I'm getting the feeling it affects this, but I don't know by how much, so we'll see. Oh, Scorched Girl's work was just normal, so we'll have to watch what her Quillcloth counter lowers to. I might have sent someone in to do insight work, not... I'm sorry, instinct work by accident. I can't remember. I don't think I did, though. I think it's just you got unlucky there, Chris. Wow, but Forsaken Murderer had a perfect person who worked with them last time. I think it was Tillman and his outfit. Oh, wow, look at me! I do, indeed, really like spiders. I came out of there with almost 100% success. Ooh, Dia, you had an okay work result with him. Even though it was high, you didn't succeed at that. I'm a little nervous about sending Dia in to work with someone else. Let's continue to look at more material guidelines. Caution. Do not let an agent with 056101's perform attachment work. If they do, 056101 will disappear with the agent being decapitated as soon as they enter the containment unit, killing them instantly. Okay, so the effect, this effect, means that it's the same thing as the Fairy's Care. Dia can't do attachment work in any spot at this point. She has to do more repression work, is my guess. And we have enough to unlock the last one of these. Let's do so. Caution. If an agent carrying 056101 performs an excessive amount of repression work, then the effect that the artifact provides will gradually become negative. So it's increasing her chance at the moment. So let's have Dia heal, and she'll walk back in there again to do more of that. And I'll come back up here to do more work with Spider-Bud, because I do really like spiders. Actually, maybe we should see if Dia dies. If I send Heisel in there to work on his justice next. What do you guys think? Give that a try? Heisel? Give it a try. Okay, Scorch Girl did not lower her Quilpaloth counter. So... Chris, once you're healed, we'll send you back in there again. Tillman, we will send you back in here for more instinct. Over here, someone needs to be with Canawell cheers. Like that say nay, that should have been you. Let's move you down there. Adorkable! Keep beating up the fairies. There you go. Some more Hame. We're gonna walk in here for more attachment. Okay, we have a green noon coming up ahead if I want to hang around and see what that is. So more robots is my guess as to what this is. So stronger robots. I'm thinking we'll leave before it happens. Oh, and we lost some PE boxes. Probably when that cooled down. Okay, so... Okay, so someone's got to go into all the meltdown chambers, or we lose 15 PE boxes, and then we can't complete the day. Interesting. Who's going to go in there? Chris, I'm going to have you walk in there to stop us from losing more boxes. And we may leave before we're done with this day. Because I don't know if I have something... I gotta really be careful if I'm sending someone into this portrait. And how damaged are you down here? You're pretty damaged when water. Let's move you back up here. Jason, let's have you get healed. Someone needs to work with a can of well cheers. I think we're moving... Like that say nay can go here to work on his instinct work. Okay, we completed the day again. I really would like to fully understand this creature before we leave, even at the risk of losing someone. And I still do want other people working on... so I could stop at this point and just focus on this particular containment unit. I don't know, though. I kind of don't really want to do that. Let's look at insight work. Common. Okay. While work chance success has been improved, I think we send someone else in here at least for one more of these. And Jason, do you also now have the buff? You also have the buff. Okay, so Dia back in here again for repression. Who has the curse on them at this moment, by the way? I do. Okay, so I'm cursed. So I'm thinking that I leave myself inside a regenerator room. This way, if any accidental damage happens to Chris, we at least are healing the person who's taking that damage. I'm tempted to figure out how much damage is done by moving Chris into Scorch Girl. But if it doubles the damage, Scorch Girl can do 8 points of damage each negative tick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 48 damage. That would kill me. So I'm guessing I can't take that risk. I can't take that risk. Jason, in there for some insight. Bruno, down there for some attachment. And Heisel, we'll move you down here. To be careful. You have to be careful of that green noon. Oh wow, look at all the successes Dia's having now with 0561. I'm guessing we can't get any good result with him if this many successes wasn't good with the creature. We have enough. We can. Let's get its escape information. Doesn't escape. Okay. So far, the trading team's been lucky in that it's like the control team. We have non-escaping creatures here. Heisel, we're gonna have you come up here for some more repression work. And one more time for you as well, Dorkable. Keep beating up on the fairies. Everyone else, we have to wait, because I want to see... We'll have one more... Okay, so we get the green noon if I send one more person in to do any type of work. So I need to make up my mind if I'm going to risk that or not. On one hand, I want to see what it is. Oh, we can have a good work result with it. Okay. I would love to see what it is, but I'm nervous about losing someone to it, and we had a rather good day. Tomorrow, I plan to open... At the end of this episode, I'm going to open up the safety team next, I think, which will give me an excuse to move people around and hire even more people from the viewers. So I don't... did we get enough? We gained enough boxes that I can wrap up knowing what that creature is. So I think we are, in fact, done. Let's recall everyone to their chambers. Spend the boxes. Crumbling Armor is its name. Unescaping entity. No associated EGO gift. Holy crap! We can get a weapon that does pale damage. And one person can get its amazing looking armor as well. Oh, it's also only a Teth. Okay, we've been getting kind of lucky. We haven't gotten any HEs really yet. Alright, well, we're done. I don't think we need to stick around to see what the green noon is today. So... I'm guessing it's tougher than the violet one because it's occurring later on. Like, instead of Biohazard 3, it's 5. So I'm guessing it's much more difficult than the purple was. And we'll just go ahead and leave. But let's go ahead and spend more of these PE boxes first. We'll make the armor this time around. We don't have enough to make any armor there. There's no armor to be gained from the portrait. Void Dream, make your other EGO suit. Right, we lost from the bell tolls, so we lost the suit of armor she was wearing. And the wing beat she had equipped. Okay, so that will do it. Let's go ahead and end the workday. We got 2 people promoted, which was enough to get the I want to help cleared. Who got promoted? It was nope. Adorkable and Knight That Say Nay were both upgraded. I mean, it looks like people gained quite a bit of stats as well, though. Chris gained a little bit of sanity, very little bit of sanity. That was it? Oh, Chris, I need to have you do more work tomorrow. I gained quite a few hit points and a little bit of sanity. Dia gained a few hit points. She gained... It says she lost Justice, but I don't believe that. I think she actually gained Justice rank 3 today. And a little more Temperance as well. Heisel gained even more Fortitude. He had Fortitude 4, I thought. I think he gained Justice 3. Bruno gained Temperance 3. And looks like Fortitude 3. Jason, you gained a little more hit points and sanity. Tillman, a little more hit points and sanity. Windwater, hit points, sanity, work speed. Adorkable, Temperance, just a little bit, but you gained quite a bit of Justice. You still didn't quite level Justice up, though. But your stats were high enough that you got promoted. Hame, you earned quite a bit of Temperance. 1 point in Fortitude. And like that Seine, you gained a point in Fortitude and a little more Temperance as well. Alright, not bad. Not bad, everyone. Next day. Alright, what do we have for abnormalities today? All that remains is the hollow pride of a weathered night. Where does one go when they die? What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? I don't know which one of these to take, everyone. I'm beginning to think there's some meaning, by the way, to the O, T, and F designations on these, but I don't know what it means. One of these two. Let's go with the swans. What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? B is talking to us again. The first truth I will tell you is, do not trust the AI at your side. In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect of at least 10 regular people combined. Some can even imitate human emotions with ease. However, they can do things you are not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie. Or rather, to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of an AI has given the order to not share specific information, it has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than that controller. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I've programmed an AI before, well, participated in the programming, to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt what I'm saying, I will send you a program for your monitor that I developed myself. This key will function like Pinocchio. The nose will lengthen. The color red means untruth. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. Thank you so much for doing that favor for me, Manager. I've been feeling really confident lately. Hod, I hear you have a new distraction. Ah, Lady Angela, are you talking about my counseling program? Thank you. Yes, shut it down immediately. But why? My program has been helping the employees. Don't delude yourself, Hod. You don't sincerely believe that counseling can be of any help in this place, do you? But I want to continue it. As long as there's an employee who needs me. What about Tiffany? She said my program helped her cope with her stress. Tiffany? Tiffany Brown, who recently transferred to the safety team. She was suffering from bipolar disorder and an addiction to enkephalin. We expunged her records this morning. What? She has terminated her contract with the company in a completely permanent fashion. Her mental corruption was at peaks higher than 90% when she committed suicide. I bet she said something like this whenever she came to you. Miss Hod, you're helping me so much, but I think I'll need a bit of enkephalin on top of your counseling to ease my melancholy. It's just a little extra, of course. You prescribed highly addictive substances as if you were handing out candy to children. And what about Nexak? You gave him the substance as well. I temporarily gave you access to enkephalin because I determined you could use it for your counseling program to reduce the stress level of the employees, and yet you've only been creating drug addicts. Nexok. He told me he wanted to introduce the program to his team. And you fell for it. You should have noticed that he was lying as soon as you saw his hazy eyes. Had, your naive compassion is only driving things to become worse around here. Your program is hereby terminated. And as I have told you and the other Sephiroth countless times, there is nothing as redundant as pointless as building a personal acquaintance with the employees here, especially for a Sapphire like you. The employees will do anything to coax whatever they desire out of you. They have nothing left to lose. They won't even feel any guilt about it. Mission: Unwanted Kindness. As you probably know, Manager, the employees are graded into several levels and are promoted solely based on their capabilities. You should try building up your teams. The more experienced employees you have, the more reliable partners to take on harder tasks for you. Promote an agent to level 4 or higher. Ooh! We only have level 3s at the moment. Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult. We can probably get Dia to level 4, assuming I don't kill her tomorrow. Alright, I said the safety team today, so let's go ahead and meet a new Sephiroth. Oh, it's Nexok. Hey, I'm, the guy in charge of the safety team. We can exchange names later. I want to open up my department and skip over to managing. Okay, so because we were successful at the last task with HOD, we've gained one of these upgrades. Let's see. Increased speed of agent growth. Educational manuals will be supplied to help our employees learn faster. Increased clerk stats. The work education for the clerks will be improved, so they will be more prepared for various situations. I'm assuming this, like, raises their maximum hit points and sanity. Maybe even their movement speed and damage slightly. Improved hiring procedures. The hiring procedures for our agents will be reinforced so that they will be more highly skilled. Does this mean all new hires have better stats? Or does this make it cheaper for me to improve a new person's stats upon hiring? I think I like the idea of that because I won't feel as compelled to keep people in the control team as long as I currently am, to raise them up to at least rank 2. Oh, I don't know, everyone. This is kind of tough. Since I don't know, I'm gonna roll some dice. I like the sound of all of these. Let's see. I don't know which one of them to do. So, okay, here we go. Got some dice. I'm actually thinking, you know, I'm just gonna roll. So this, while that's nice, I think I can delay that. While the clerks could be useful to, like, tank a little bit of damage, I think I'd rather keep improving my agents at this point. I still think we're early on in the game. Oh, which reminds you, everyone, at the beginning of the next episode, I'm going to mention it really quick as well. But I don't know if I'll be finishing this game on screen, if only because I thought it'd be a cute, fun game for Halloween, managing horrific creatures. But I also didn't realize it was, like, 50 days long. So if I upload this every other day, that's 100 days since the start of when I began uploading this, which means we'll be done sometime in February with the game. I'm not sure that I wanted to add this as a long game, but it would end up being that way. The uploads for it may, if I do continue this as part of the upload schedule, it will probably be like maybe once or twice a week rather than once every other day. We'll see how I feel. And if the game begins getting very hard, and I begin failing days in particular, or retrying them multiple times, or if I get like a abnormality which requires me getting rid of it later, like resetting 5 days in the past, or even starting over in day 1, oh, I don't know if we'll finish the game on screen at that point. I do very much like this game. I just don't know if I'll have it in me to finish it, but we'll see how far I get. In any case, that's a warning that I wasn't intending to have this be one of the long games. It was going to be Tide of Numenera that's going to be next. In any case, I'm babbling. Let's go ahead and roll these dice. So I've got 2 dice. I have a... Actually, we'll change them. So I've got a red dice in my left hand and a blue dice in my right. If the blue dice rolls higher than the red, we'll go for improved hiring procedures. Otherwise, it's supply education manuals. The right dice gets a 16, and the red dice gets a 16! Well, that's a tie. What would the middle upgrade get if I roll a third dice? Okay, the yellow dice rolled a 2, so we're definitely not taking the clerks. Let's do this again. Blue dice. 16 again. Red dice. 15. Okay, wow, they really... Just like me, I was unsure what to take, and they were unsure as well. We grab improved hiring procedures. Although this does mean that if this does improve new hires' stats, or makes it cheaper to hire them, I guess that really improves the... Like, the idea of having sacrificial people really kind of plummets at this point. Do I really want this? I don't know. The dice decided. Never doubt the dice. I'm gonna feel really kind of terrible if it's like everyone starts with like a 2 in all their stats. Because we are spending a lot of time working on Adorkable, Knight That Say Nay, and Hame 16 at the moment to get them to level 2. And if I could just have waited to hire people, and I would have had higher stats to begin with, that's a bit awkward. Well, whatever. We've grown attached to everyone here already, so it's not like I'm going to fire them for someone new. Alright, we'll take this. Alright, so I'm going to need to hire 3 new people, and or move other people around next episode. Yeah, Adorkable, you, Hame, and Knight That Say Nay are probably... Well, I'm probably moving... Okay, so... Well, it doesn't matter what I do at the screen, because nothing's saved until I actually start the day. So I will stop here. Just really quick, if I hire someone new... Okay, so they don't have any new stats from what I can tell. Or maybe it's randomized? If I hire someone new, Tim, it's... you know what? I'll do this off screen. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't look like that did anything then. Or maybe, Tim, that's what you're working toward unlocking now with this upgrade. Okay, I don't understand it. What's a research project? I don't understand. Alright, so I'm done. Thank you guys for... Oh, no, we're not done. We need to read about the abnormality story records. Let's go ahead and do that. So, Crumbling Armor. An armor that seems to have been used hundreds of years ago. An engraving on its bottom states, "Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death." Obviously, putting this armor on is forbidden by company regulations. Note, there have been rumors of employees pretending to put on the armor for fun. Please look into this immediately. This armor was secured from a museum. The information below is the fragments of its legend. This armor once belonged to General XXXX, who joined the War of XX during the year of XXX. It was a family heirloom, passed down through many generations. The general always wore this armor to keep himself protected. By a stroke of bad luck, however, an arrow flew into the gap of the armor, killing him instantly. Somehow, the armor was undamaged. After the death of the general, the armor was presented to a commander of Battalion 0. The commander was always seen steel-clad each time he set out into battle. During one of these battles, the commander fell from his horse while fleeing from the enemy and died due to a fatal injury upon his skull. Still, the armor once again remained undamaged. There are many others throughout the armor's history who have had their hands on it, and each and every one of them has died in battle. Meanwhile, the armor still kept its pristine condition. Over the years, the armor made its way to a warrior whose name is long forgotten. He was known for simply keeping the armor in storage, not wearing it for a single battle. Eventually, that warrior died of old age after participating in dozens of wars without sustaining a single injury. During his lifetime, the armor's right arm became damaged, but there was no sign of exterior impact. The warrior's family later donated the armor to a museum. After running a few tests on the armor, we have come up with the following conclusions. If this armor is worn by a cowardly employee, their chances of fatal injury and death are drastically increased. Inversely, when an employee who holds no fear of death wears it, their chances of injury and death are exceedingly decreased. One of our personnel managers suggested an entrance test where interviewees wear the armor and walk around in it for 10 minutes. The suggestion was immediately shot down. Interesting. I wonder. I know, everyone, that some of the... I think some of the weapons that you can make have special effects on them. The same thing for the armor, but I don't know where they're listed. Oh, sorry, everyone. I'm doing lots of babbling. Okay, why don't I stop here? And when I come back, we'll be in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, I'm doing way too much babbling. Thank you all very much. Take care.